What do? I love this girl. I love her. I want to be with her. But somehow she doesn't support me. She doesn't provide me that satisfaction that my heart, my soul, my being needs. I feel unsupported by my partner even after many years of communicating it to her. What should I do? What should I do? How can I handle this? I want you to understand, for you watching this video, the man watching this video, or the woman watching this video, the essence of a relationship is to provide support to each other. Let me say that again. The essence of a relationship is to be a backbone to each other. It's not just about thrills and flair and the excitement and the thrills and the traveling and all that. No, at some point, all those things, you would get a little bit tired of it. Or rather, there'll be moments where that's not happening because those things they're not sustainable. They are not things that happen often. At some point, even people, you don't feel as obsessed as new. That, excitement isn't really there as much anymore. So realize first that the essence of a relationship is to be a support to each other. Any kind of relationship, even friendships, that's what they do. Back then, marriages, even now, a lot of people still marry for that. They marry someone that they know brings something into their life that they cannot bring to themselves or offer to themselves. And then they know that person is missing what they have and they can give that person that thing that they have. As a few years ago, I was in a similar relationship like this. And whenever both of us hung around, I felt much more drained whenever she left. I felt much more overwhelmed whenever we were not together. She left me in a worse state each time we were not together. Each time we were not talking. Each time she left my house, she could come around and we'll spend time together, and then she can leave the house in a mess. Everywhere is going to be upside down. Even though this person particularly knows that I'm very structured and arranged. But somehow, presence always left me drained. I felt like I had to do more now by myself, I felt like each time we had to do anything together, travel, whatever it was, every single thing was on me. For you guys who have money and you don't really care, that's fine. For the average man I'm talking to, it's the average man I'm talking to. I'm not going to stay here and pretend I have all the money in the world, but predominantly I support men to handle things financially, but with some level of support from a woman, but no support at all, feeling entitled to it, and making it seem like this is solely your duty and burden, and that I'm not responsible for anything. These are usually the type of women who the man who is asking this question may be encountering right now. Because somebody who is in the mind frame to give, to nurture, to care, to provide peace, homeliness, whatever it is, food, whatever it is, right? Somebody who is in that space of mind would never, ever bring a man to ask a question like this. You would always feel supported by that person. But on the contrary, realize that if there's lack of support, it's an indication that person is a little more entitled. It's a little more entitled in her expectation of the dynamics of a relationship, in the sense that you should be the one supporting me. I don't owe you any sort of support, whether it's emotional, physical. You can have all the sex you want in the world and you will still not feel supported, my brother. Yeah, you will still not feel supported. It doesn't really matter. You are still the average man that I'm talking to. So if you've communicated this so many times and you've said exactly how you feel and just what you need from her and just what she'll provide you, okay, with understanding, with nurture, with peace, with organization, don't leave my house in a war state. Like just simple things that you pretty much need, but somehow they are not happening. Realize that this is an important aspect of your life that you cannot overlook because you're complaining about it. Not every man will see it this way, but for some men it's pivotal. It's actually very important. So if you're asking this question and you're watching this video, it's an indication that this is not the relationship for you. It's not the easy way out that I'm giving you. I'm just telling you the truth. If you've communicated it clearly and it's lasted for a long time and you still feel drained, unsupported, a little bit unloved, because obviously a woman providing you that support that you need is your love language. It's almost like is how you feel loved. It's not about time you're spending. It's not about the sex you're having. It's not about the gift she's giving you. It's just about the nurture that she's providing you. If you're missing this and it's something that's important to you, realize that this is not a good aspect. This is an aspect that you cannot undermine or overlook for you as a man. Yeah. And it just might not be the right relationship for you. I want you to realize, on the other hand, that some of these women too may have come from a relationship that they truly supported that man in that way that you even want. Or rather, they may move on to another relationship and provide a different man that type of support that you were requiring or asking for. The dynamics of people can be different, and it's okay. It doesn't mean she didn't love you or whatever it is. I don't want to go into that, but that can happen. But realize that something like that happening, or if that woman knows herself and she's like, well, I've been like this with someone before, how come I'm not like this with him? It speaks to a lot of volume. When you've communicated something over and over again and a woman can't seem to change much about it, or she argues with you on it over and over again as well, it's possible that she's not that invested though. Yeah. Okay, let's flip it around. If you're a woman watching this, you've complained about something to a man over and over and over again, and it's just a simple thing that you expect from him, right? And then he's not showing any sign of being different or changing. What are you going to think? Aren't you going to think that this man is not invested in this? Of course you would. So the same way, I'm telling you as a guy, if a woman has been told something over and over again, she has no inclination to change or be different, but she keeps quarreling with you, fighting with you on it, it's a sign that she may not be that invested. Once again, if you're feeling unsupported, please take a first step. Communicate clearly and precisely to the point what you want. Even if it's going to be structured, do it. Realize that if it's not happening, it's possible she's not that invested. And thirdly, you may need to walk away from a relationship like that. If she keeps fighting with you, pushing back on it, and it's the simple things. Please, when you eat, can you just take the plates to the kitchen? Please, I'm begging. I like my place organized. That's all I need. Like, you don't have to keep it in the living room. You don't have to have everywhere untidy. Just clean up after yourself. Simple things, right? And that's not changing. Like, that's a very basic, simple thing. But if it's not changing, realize. I may not be giving an example that is very particular to you, but I'm only trying my best to answer your question. I don't like questions that, and providing answers to people that do not actually tell them what to do. Okay? I'm not here. You obviously have a mind of your own and you're going to come to your own conclusion. But the reason you're watching this video is to know from a more experienced or professional person, what do I do? People answer questions diplomatically and all that stuff. What do I do? I love this girl. I love her. I want to be with her. But somehow she doesn't support me. She doesn't provide me that satisfaction that my heart, my soul, my being needs from a woman. I don't feel it. I don't feel that love. I don't feel that, that like emotional support. Like I can talk to this person about something and she listens. Like she has, patience and compassion and all that. I don't feel it. What do? It's a bother. But I love her though. She's beautiful. We have good chemistry, all that stuff. But what do I do? Realize that those things are the things that will sustain your relationship on the long term. That's what I need you to know first. Not the thrill, not the beauty, not the excitement that you have right now, not the passionate sex that you have. That's not what's going to sustain your relationship on the long term. These are the things that will sustain it. The compassion, the kindness of a woman, the her ability to nurture, understand, show you compassion, be peaceful with you. Those are the things that will last. If you're not seeing those things right now, then please realign your priorities, especially if you're a man looking to go long, get married sometime, settle down, be more useful to yourself and build a family. If you are on that track, then realize this kind of person may not be for you. Communication is a big deal. Somebody who is not able to understand you, understanding doesn't mean listening and saying I've understood. No, understanding means walking in the knowledge of what we've agreed to do. That she can walk in the knowledge of what you guys have agreed to do. If she's telling you what she needs to, that you are walking in that knowledge as well, responding to her own love and giving her what she wants. But constant lack of communication, lack of understanding, lack of support from a partner, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and you have to reconsider. You have to think it carefully. Don't give her an ultimatum, but give yourself an ultimatum. I'm giving this 3 months to see any change. 3 months. I give this 1 month, 2 months, whatever it is, to see a consistent change from her. And if I don't, I will walk away. But don't say that to her. You don't have to give ultimatums to your relationships. I hope I was able to do a little bit of justice to you in terms of this question that you're asking. If you want to get more clarity, or you want to, have a little more conversation with me, whatever that's like, I put links in the chat. I put links in the description. You can always link up with me and we can talk a little bit better. I can give you more insight based on my own experience and my own professional experience as well. I share a lot of things from personal experience, and I share so many things as well from interacting with a lot of people, gathering data, and also just, self-reflection and evaluation and reading and knowledge. So if you ever want to connect with me based on this, I'm free to, talk to you anytime. Once again, my name is Ike. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And I hope you stay and I see more of you around. Take it easy.